6'4" combo guard for Bunnell High School, Stratford, Connecticut.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy G the General. We're here at the General's Report. We got my man Isaac Vann here. What's up, Isaac? What's up? All right. Isaac's a 6'4" combo guard out of Bunnell High School in Stratford, Connecticut. We're going to get to learn a little bit more about Isaac and what he got going on in the present and going forward in the future. Hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll be right back. What's up, y'all? We back here with my boy Isaac Vann out of Bunnell High School. So Isaac, I seen you play a couple of times in high school and stuff like that, and a little bit when you were in middle school. But when did you start playing basketball?
I started playing basketball around 4 or 5 years old. I started playing PAL, and then therefore my uncle coached me from there to about 6th grade. And he definitely pushed me a lot, so I started playing basketball, and I fell in love with the game.
Okay. So were there any other sports that you were involved in that was kind of distracting you from the basketball, or you just was straight basketball?
No, I started playing football in about 6th grade, and from there I just alternated sports, basketball and football.
Do you think that the football helped you in any way with playing basketball?
Not really, because football is more like a slow sport. You don't run as much as you do in basketball, so I think it kind of hurt me a little bit in conditioning for when I got to basketball season.
Okay, so when did you give up the football dream?
I stopped playing football my sophomore year in high school and just started focusing on basketball.
Was it because you wasn't getting no playing time, or you kept dropping the ball, or what made you change that?
No, I wasn't. I got playing time. I just wanted to focus on basketball more.
I understand you played football and stuff like that, and you said you stopped playing when you were a junior or sophomore high school. So when did you realize, okay, this basketball thing can really work out for me?
Going into 8th grade, I had a growth spurt from about 5'9" to 6'6". Yeah, and then I realized that I wanted to play basketball, so I kind of gave up football.
Okay. Did you have how did the football coach feel about that? Or your parents or your grandparents? Was everybody okay with that, or they?
No, my grandfather wanted me to play football, and my coach wanted me to play because he said he seen potential in me, but I didn't see it.
You didn't see the potential in football. Okay. So who I heard you say your grandfather and stuff like that, but who else were some of your role models? Was your grandfather or your mom, your dad? I know you said your uncle, but who are some of the other people that encouraged you to keep going forward and staying positive and stuff like that?
My mom definitely tries to push me, and even though she doesn't know a lot about basketball, she tries her hardest. So that's definitely one of my motivations. And my grandfather, he always comes to my games, support me, and he drives me everywhere to all my games. So he definitely a motivation.
That's what's up. What have been some of your AAU experiences? What team did you play for? Where have you been? Stuff like that.
The furthest I ever been was to Ohio. I played with TMT in 6th grade. We went to Ohio, LeBron James tournament. That was a lot of fun. And I went to Florida and Arkansas. Good experiences.
Okay, so being that you've been to different places like that, because not a lot of kids have, what do you think is the difference of going from Connecticut basketball to when you start going out to those big states and stuff like that?
It's more intense. There's a lot more competition in other places. But I was so used to playing in Connecticut, I wasn't used to the competition out there. But I got used to it after a while. So it's not the same as Connecticut basketball.
Yeah, but what do you think? Is it the speed, the aggression, they just more skilled, or what do you think the difference is?
I think they're a lot bigger, but I think we can keep up with them in skill, but I think it's just
size.
Yeah,
and weight.
size.
So being that you want to go play at the next level, be in college, possibly professional basketball, what do you think you need to work on with your game? to get to that level? Being that you've seen that there's bigger kids out there, stronger kids or whatever, what do you think, as of today, what do you think you need to work on to better yourself?
Definitely need to work on my defense. I have a tendency to reach a lot, but yeah, I need to work on my defense, get bigger, and just work on my all-around game to improve everything.
So what about workouts? Do you, other than team practices, are you currently working out individually, or are you just doing team stuff like that?
Yeah, I do team stuff, and I work out individually with my cousin. He played for Econ, Upper Macklin. Yeah, we go to the gym, get some shots up. I work on my perimeter game because my sophomore year in high school I played down low, but now I'm expanding my game to the perimeter for college. So we work on that.
Being that you're working out on your game, you're trying to get stronger, you're doing different things like that. If you were to get to the next level, what NBA player do you think that your game is replica of?
I would say Kevin Durant because we're both very long and athletic, and we can score. So he's definitely a player I look up to.
Okay, so what are some of your strengths as far as your game? Like, what do you think people will say that Isaac does this very, very well?
I rebound. I like to get out in transition, get up and down the floor. And
all right, being that you're getting ready, you're in your senior year, possibly might be going to prep, right, or JUCO or whatever you feel at the time would be best for you. What do you think? What do you think that you can end up at, like as far as living? If you had to go to college, if let's say California, Texas, Florida, Washington State was giving you an opportunity to come there and play college ball and stuff like that, do you think that that's an option or opportunity that you would take advantage of?
Yeah, I think I can handle that. I'm open to all schools right now, so anywhere that's giving me full scholarship and is the best fit for me.
Academically and
Yeah.
athletically, yes. So you think that you can live in California without your mom coming and blowing your nose when you get sick, putting Vapor Victorel on your chest?
Yeah, it'll be hard at first, but once I get used to it, I can handle it.
What about your mom and your family? Do you think they're ready for that? Are they? Because I'm sure they're going to be helping you through your process with school and what you want to do and where you should go. Do you think that you can just say, "Mom, I'm going to California"?
Nah, I don't think she'll want me to go that far, but I think she can handle it.
Yeah, as long as it's what's best for you
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Okay. Because I've known kids in the past that they go to Kansas for JUCO or they go to Texas or Florida, because it sounds good, or my boy went there and all that, but, they end up coming home, I've seen plenty of kids come home for that Christmas break and never go back, So that's why I think it's important that the decision that you made, it's what's best for Isaac and his family, not, off of what my boy did or what people think is best, stuff like that. So I don't know. Not too many kids can say that they can live far away. Have you ever even been out of home for more than 2 weeks,
Yeah.
3 weeks without seeing your mom?
Yeah. I went, spent 2 weeks in Florida without her, and that was good.
Okay. All right. Being that you played 4 years of high school basketball, obviously, but you played your first 2 years playing football for Vann. Do you think that since you stopped playing, your game has changed a little bit, or do you think it's kind of the same, or what?
I think it's changed because in football, when I played football, I wasn't able to condition with the team because I was still in football season. But now I'm more conditioned. I can get up and down the floor, and then my game is definitely expanded over the last 4 years.
Okay, so since you walked in the door as a freshman at Vann, where do you think your game has grown from there? Or like what have you gotten better at since you've been here as a freshman?
Well, I was in the post most of my high school career, and now I expanded to 3. And I'm a perimeter player now, so my game has changed because I'm not down low anymore. So my shot has gotten better, and then my handle has gotten a lot better. So there's some things that changed.
Now, what about when you came in? Were you like instant right on varsity as a freshman, or did you have to go through the whole, wait my turn thing, or how did that work for you?
I played JV my freshman year and then varsity for the rest of the year.
For the rest of the 3 years?
Yeah.
So what about as far as leadership? Because I know there's another kid on your team, right? That's pretty good, or you still there?
Well, Matt last year, he left, but now we have Ryan and Pittman.
So how do you guys work together? Does he complement your game, or do you battle over who's the man? Or how does that work for you? Do you have a problem being second fiddle, or you feel like you need to be the man?
No, I don't have a problem. We complement each other good because like we know each other's game. I played against him since I was little, and now I'm playing with him, so we know like what we can do. So like if I have the hot hand, he'll give me the ball, and if he has the hot hand, I'll give him the ball. So we don't have a problem.
What about the rest of the team? Do you think do they follow your lead, or do you kind of struggle with that leadership role, or how does that work?
I think they follow our lead. They look up to us and they try to follow us, so we have to lead the way. And they do a good job of stepping up in key games and stuff.
Now, what about as far as you playing? I mean, some of your accolades. Have you received any while you've been playing high school basketball? As far as playing, as far as being all state, all conference, winning a championship, or anything like that. What are some of the things that you've gained so far?
We won the SWC championship last year. Made second team All State, first team All SWC, and first team All Colonia.
What are some of the things that we're going to see when we watch you play out of you?
You'll definitely see some leadership as I lead my team, and then you'll see the different positions that I play and how I can get up and down the floor and get in transition, finish above the rim, and some mid-range shots and the perimeter, and my shot that I've been working on all summer.
All right, being that I know you guys are all living the NBA dream. Everybody want to be the next LeBron or whoever. If that NBA dream doesn't come to light for you at the end of your college career, what would you like to do with yourself? What would Isaac Vann like to be?
I would definitely like to try playing overseas, but if that doesn't work out, I would like to do something that involves being connected with sports, like sports management or like something like that. Because I want to study sports management in college, so maybe like being a sports agent or a TV caster, like something that has something to do with sports.
So you definitely want to stay sports affiliated?
Yeah.
So is somebody going to help you with making sure that you take those type of classes when you get to, do you have the right people in your corner that you think can help you get to that point?
Yeah, I think my mom would definitely help me because she went to college, so she got her degree and stuff, so she knows what she's doing. So.
Any other family members that can help you?
My cousin Oliver.
Why do you think Oliver?
Because he played college basketball, so he has experience and like courses to take and stuff like that. In case like the NBA dream doesn't work, he knows what to do. And plus he connected with sports now and his job.
So how do you keep yourself focused when it comes to girls and the local drug dealer who want to hang out with you because you can get the young girls because of basketball? How do you keep yourself focused and going straight with that? Because everybody obviously doesn't have the same stuff you got going on. I'm sure you got friends who don't play basketball. All they do is chase girls and hang out on the mall all day. How do you balance Isaac Vann, the basketball star, and Isaac Vann, the kid?
I don't really like go out a lot. I like to stay in the house and chill. But my friends, Some of them don't play basketball, some of them do, but like they're not really into all the partying and stuff, so it's not really a problem with me. So all my friends are like real close to me.
Okay. And being that you go to Vann, which is of course a big diversity over there, with being with different races and stuff like that, and I think that can help you when you go to college, because when you go to college, obviously it's not going to be a whole bunch of kids that you're probably accustomed to be around, you know, outside of that. So.
Who won next? I'd like to thank my mom, my grandfather, my cousin Oliver Macklin, and my AAU coach Troy Bradford for all the support and everything they've done for me.